Hello. In this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about chaser problems. Okay, so basically what I have here, I have a cat, I have a mouse. They're both on opposite sides of a hole that the mouse is trying to get into. So the cat sees the mouse sees the cat. Now the mouse has to run into the hole before the cat catches him. All right, so we're going to try to figure out whether the cat is going to have lunch this day or not. So basically it all depends where they meet. Okay, so basically if they meet here, it means that the cat catches the mouse before he gets to the hole. Now if the point of intersection is here, right, it means the mouse got into the hole before the cat got into the hole. Okay, and I'm gonna try to see. Okay, so we're gonna try basically to find where they're gonna meet. But I think in order to do that, I'm not gonna do it by guessing. So I'm gonna try to develop a model here. So I'm gonna look at what you're looking at here as a number line, basically. Okay, and basically all these numbers here are negative, all those numbers are positive, and I'm gonna decide to choose the hole as the origin. It's just a matter of choice, and you can do whatever you want. So I'm going to write an equation for the cat. Okay? Now, if you think about it, the cat starts 10.4 behind the origin, so that its position is negative 10.4. It's moving to the right, so we're going to look at right as positive. So I think the equation to find the position of the cat at any moment, okay, will be something like this. And I hope you can see that. 12.11 times the time minus 10.4. So in other words, if I want to figure out where the cat is after 1 second, well, I just put in 1 second here. After 1 second, the cat will have traveled 12.11. So it would be, you put a 1 here and you can figure out exactly where the cat is. 2 seconds, 3 seconds, etc. Okay? I'm going to do the same thing for the mouse. So that's going to be, see, the mouse is going to the left. So its velocity is negative. But its initial position is positive. He starts here. So the number that I put here is where they started. Because if I put a 0 here, I'm going to see that the cat, before it started running, is at the 10.4 on the left. So negative 10.4 plus 2.8. Well, here's what we have to do here. I think in order for them to meet, I think their positions have to be the same. So which means this xc and this xm have to be the same. So I'm just going to go ahead and set this equal. Now, there is two approaches to solving this problem. The first one, I could figure out how long is it going to take them to meet. Okay, so once I find that time, I can plug it into either one of these equations and find the position. And if that number turns out to be positive, it means they're going to meet here. So the cat will have lunch. If that number happens to be negative, which means here, it means that the mouse already got into the hole, right, before the cat gets there, all right? Because unless if the mouse is stupid and it decides to keep running past the hole, it's going to meet here. Then the cat will get him. All right, so I'm going to do this these two ways. So I'm going to find the time. That's one way of doing it. So if I do the time here, if I solve this equation, and I did this earlier, and I'm not going to do it again because you should be able to solve this equation, it's 0.85 seconds. Now I'm going to take that 0.85 and put it into one of these equations. So I'm going to say 12.11 times 0.85 minus 10.4, or I can put it into that other equation. And when I did this, I got negative 0.107. So basically, if the hole is not there and if they just run at each other, they're going to meet somewhere in here. So which basically means that the mouse got into the hole first. It's not going to keep running to meet here somewhere. So which means no lunch for the cat. Okay, let's see if we can do a different approach. So I'm going to say xc, and this is x mouse. So I'm going to solve for the time here, and this x's are the same. So the t here is going to be x plus 10.4 divided by 12.11. And I hope you guys can see that. And the t here is going to be x minus 2.8 divided by negative 3.42. Now, the times are the same. I didn't say the time for the cat and the time for the mouse. The times are the same. They're going to meet. They start at the same time. They're going to meet at the same time. All right? Maybe I forgot to say that they're going to get going at the same time. As soon as they see each other, they start running towards each other. So if these times are the same, I think I can make these equations the same. And by doing this, I can avoid having to find the time first and then find the x. So again, you can solve this equation and you're going to find that they're going to meet somewhere in here. Okay? So basically no lunch. All right? Thank you and have a nice day.